I'll yell, that way you can all finish your lunch. We're here at Baltimore. It's a beautiful day. We're having our end of our summer cookout. And I want to give you a pop quiz. What do Ethel Kennedy, Jimmy Fallon, the U.S. Ryder Cup team, and Vince Forlenza have in common? Anyone? Come on, this is a quiz. Anyone? Because if you haven't watched Vince's video, you weren't paying attention. The Ice Bucket Challenge. So by now, I hope you know that the Ice Bucket Challenge is to raise awareness, but also importantly to raise funds for ALS. And if you don't know anything about ALS, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. But ALS is something that our family has been involved with for a while now. So last September, our family walked with Betsy Daly, hence the name Betsy's Buddies, to raise money for ALS, for research. This year again, our family's going to walk again in support of Betsy. ALS is a disease that attacks the muscles and it weakens them. And it can affect, and will affect at some point, your ability to talk, your ability to eat, your ability to walk, your ability to write, and worst of all, ultimately, your ability to breathe. It's a fatal disease. And last year, the ALS Association nationally only raised a couple of $1 million to support ALS research. And because there's only 30,000 or so people in the United States with ALS, it's sort of an orphan disease. Not a lot of people study it. There's not a lot of promise in it. But this year, thanks to this challenge going completely viral, they have raised well over 70 million, on their way to 80, and maybe more. That is huge in terms of what that can possibly do for people with ALS. If you watch Vince's video, he made a point of noting that supporting ALS and encouraging associates to support ALS is consistent with our purpose of helping all people live healthy lives. And so can you imagine what it would be like if some of the money that people raise or contribute from BD or even from BDAB might go to actually finding a cure? And if you'll pardon the pun, wouldn't it be really cool to see our products used in the manufacture if that drug were a biologic? I think that would be remarkable. So, as I said, Vince has encouraged everyone, if you're interested, to contribute, and the company will match your donations. Now, if you watch the video, you'll see that his secretary got the chance to pour the bucket of water on his head. Now, I know Marianne pretty well, and I know she was pretty excited about that. But I'm going to put a little twist on this. I'm going to take the challenge, but what I'm going to do is, with your indulgence, I'm going to auction off to the highest bidder or team. If you make the donation to the ALS Society, I'll let you dump the water. Now, for those of you that have gotten your water out of this bucket, you know how cold this is. Now, they also told me to remove the chunks because nobody wants to go to the hospital, so maybe that's probably a good idea to do that beforehand. So, if anyone would like to make a bid or start a bid, I'll leave it up to you, but I want one of you all or several of you to do the honors. So I'll leave it up to you. $100. $100.
$150.
Wow. Cool. Do I hear 156? No? Going once? 150. 156. There we go. Going once?
We're doing 170 as a group.
170, that team? Okay. Going once? Going twice? 180.
180. You got Tom 180?
Huh? Tom went 180.
180. 190.
This water's getting warmer, folks.
190.
190.
We're going 200 each, Tom and Cynthia. 200.
200.
We got another 20 in here.
220. All right, I don't want kids to go starving now. Take some
300. We got 300.
How much of that you putting in?
All right, I'm cutting it off there. That's more than generous. All right, so Team Tom, Scott's in the way, so if you want to practice on Scott. How many think Scott should do it? No? Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right,
No
let's
more
go.
money for you.
I'm ready.
Get one side, I get the other.
Behind him. Get behind. I'll go behind.
Come on, Nathan. Cynthia.
Somebody make sure the CPR kit's out there.
Hey, Tom, let's warm up another minute yet.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Thanks, all of you, and Betsy, I love you.